41st millennium. Welcome to 40k. We are going to have a Warhammer 40,000 battle today, and Andrew Horton from Games Workshop Morley has come down to face off against the Necrons. He's brought his Harlequins along. Should be an interesting battle. Never faced against the Harlequins before. I've only faced Eldar once in a very long time, so we'll see how this goes. 1500 points today, a bit of a smaller game, but still should be a fun one on this derelict, abandoned battlefield here. Not too much terrain on the table. It does look kind of complicated, but I think that's just the stones and bushes standing out a bit, but a little bit of line of sight blocking terrain over here, a few walls. Yeah, most of these structures here will actually block line of sight for a lot of units. Having said that, we'll have a look at the armies, and then we'll go into the mission. We're going to play a chapter approved 2018 mission today, probably Eternal War, I think. We'll randomize that, and we'll show you what we get. Right, so here is 1500 points of Necrons. Today it's 3 detachments, 10 CP to use for them today. So what I've got is a battalion, a air wing detachment, and a outrider, I think, for fast attack, right? Yep. Yeah, outrider detachment. Okay, so leading the battalion is, of course, Mahim himself. He's a overlord with a war scythe, no other tricks. His warlord trait is Immortal Pride, so that's a fearless bubble of 6 inches around him, and also can deny a psychic power once per turn, as per the normal deny the witch rules. 3 troops here, so 2 lots of 18 warriors. I wanted to go full 20, but couldn't afford them in the points. So 2 lots of 18 there, and then 10 immortals with Gauze Blasters. So a lot of you are going to say, you're up against the Harlequins. Why haven't you taken Tesla immortals? Simply, I don't have them. And I don't want to be cheap and proxy, so we're going with Gauze Blasters today. Leading the Outrider detachment is Izzik. He is a Cryptek. He's got the Chronometron, so 5 up invul for units within 3 inches of him. And he's leading a unit of Wraiths, no upgrades, and then 2 units of Scarabs there as well. What else have we got? Okay, we've got a new Cryptek here. This is Thoth. He will not be riding his Camp-Tech Cloak today. He has also got a Chronometron, so there's the invul save as well. Standard Cryptek otherwise, both with Staffs of Light. Okay, and the Air Wing detachment, there is 3 Doomsides, standard loadout. So just take a look at what dynasties we've taken here. For the Air Wing detachment, Sortek, it's the obvious choice, so they can move and not be hindered when shooting. For the main force, we've got Novok. So going up against the Harlequins today, obviously a few of my units are going to be in combat. So Novok will allow me to reroll hits in the first round of combat, either when being charged, charging themselves, or heroic intervention. So might be handy. More handy than any other. We'll go through that later on. And for the Outrider detachment, Nefrek, so they will automatically get 6 inches on their advanced move and go through terrain. But that's for the fast attack there. Otherwise, that is 1500 points of Necrons. Let's go and have a look at the Harlequins. Alright, so 1500 points of Harlequins with a detachment of Craftworld, I believe, yep, on the side there. So what do you got? You got a battalion?
Not quite actually. We've got a Vanguard detachment, so three elites choices and a HQ minimum. So basically you're starting out, you've got the 2 troops, Harlequin troops, both with 4 fusion pistols and 3 Harlequins embraces. So all the models are WYSIWYG. Up here you've then got 6 jet bikes, so Skyweavers, with haywire cannons and the combat blades. You then have 3 Starweavers transports, so they're double shuriken cannons. The guys on the top are purely for aesthetic effect, they don't actually have combat weapons. We've got the Troop Master at the front, so he's got fusion pistol power sword.
Nice.
Potentially upgrading to the relic power sword, but I'm pretty low on command points, so why not?
True that.
We've got the Solitaire with Harlequin's Kiss and Embrace. He will have the Kegarax Rose relic.
What's that do?
The relic itself gives him rerolls to wound and does 3 flat damage to infantry, so
wow,
very useful for taking out characters, and it's just a very powerful weapon for a Solitaire. Then 2 Jesters up behind, with both with their Shrieker cannons. And then the Wraith Knight. Now that's going to be an Yanden detachment, because on its own it should keep that Wraith Knight functioning at full right throughout the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
All good.
Nice, so that's 1500 points. Very elite. If you look at the number of models in either of these, you can see a stark difference, but they are super elite and very, very tough to get rid of. So I've been reading up a lot over the last few days in preparation for the game, trying to find out how the Harlequins play. And I think I have a good idea, but I'm sure with Andrew's knowledge, he'll pull out all the tricks. So beware. But we'll go on to the mission and we'll set up. Okay, so we are set up. We've rolled off the mission. What we rolled on the chapter approved 2018 was cut off the head. So the way this mission works is each player gets 3 intel points to allocate to any characters in their army. So for instance, my 2 Cryptex and my Overlord will have a intel point each. Over this side, what have you done with your allocations?
I've nominated the Troop Master has 1 and each Death Jester has 1.
Right, yeah, cool. Okay, so 1 point on each of those. So with these intel points, the point of the mission is, no pun intended, that at the end of battle round 3, we start counting how many points, intel points we have left in our army. For instance, if battle round 3 comes around and finishes and I've only got 2 of my characters left, then I only get 2 points, and so on and so forth. Now this changes starting battle round 2, the center point of the table, which is right there where these little nuts and bolts are, I'll mark that later, becomes an objective, I guess, and any intel point laden characters within 3 inches of that point start to rack up extra points, and that's from the start of battle round 2. So no points can be scored apart from first strike in battle round 1, and then 2 onwards we start racking up points. So the real moral here is for the game is to start protecting your characters, but also getting them into the center of the table if possible. So that is the mission. Now, we rolled off and I was able to choose the deployment type and side. So what I did is hammer and anvil, put as much room between us and them as we can, because they are very quick, and I've deployed over this side here. So at this stage, Andrew does have first turn, or he can choose to at least, but I'll go through what I've done here. So on the left flank here, or the right flank if you're facing their direction, I've got the Wraiths here, squad of warriors with Thoth the Cryptek. In the center is Mahim, leading up a squad of Immortals. There's some Scarabs there too. On the other flank, another squad of warriors and Izek the Cryptek in there with some Scarabs down there too. And then in the center of the backfield, there's the 3 Doomsides. Okay, deployment here for the Harlequins. On the right-hand flank to the Necrons, there is 2 Death Jesters inside this transport here. There's a squad of troops and the troop master there in that transport. Over here, Solitaire and another troop squad. Flanking on the other side here, we've got the Wraith Knight taking as much room up forward as it can, threatening this side, and the bikes on that side also. So yeah, they've come back a little bit from the line. You can see the dice there. Come back a little bit just in case we do seize initiative and get in range with our firepower. But at this stage, Horton holds the first turn in his hands. Now I did unfortunately already roll to seize initiative and I failed. I also failed to press record on the camera. So anyway, all that aside, we are ready to start. It is Harlequin's turn 1. It's looking like this will be an interesting battle, I think. Necrons, short range. I've got no weapons above 24-inch range, though I do have good range to fly across the table with the flyers. Over here, also short range with the weapons, but very, very brutal in combat. So it's going to be a hard balance to keep the Necrons at arm's length, whilst also keeping them within range of their weapons. So we'll see how this goes. It'll be Harlequin's turn 1. Movement for the Harlequins turn 1 is over. Right, so everything's moving down this side here. So advancing with these transports all the way across the table here. The Wraith Knight also advanced forward, and the bikes, of course, advanced all the way up from the side flank there. So they're very, very close to these units here. Right, so we'll go into shooting phase. What you got, brother?
So we'll start by shooting the back transport at so that's we was going to fire 2 shuriken cannons.
Yeah.
Now I am frozen stars, which gives me +1 to hit, so I'm at -1 for advancing. I don't ignore the penalty.
Yep, right.
So threes will become 4s or more to hit.
Yep, roger.
Great first roll. And I need 3s or more to wound. So one wound, no AP on strength 6 against toughness 4. So.
Yeah. Cool. 4 up save. No, it fails.
Whee,
1 down.
Got 1. Oh, he's taken away out of range.
Yeah. Yep, that's how it's done.
Good. I might actually fire the haywire into the scarabs.
Yeah, right. Interesting choice. Okay.
However, I've got 1 bike that cannot see, unfortunately, because of the terrain, it can't see it. So 1 bike's going to go into a flyer.
Yep.
So D6 shots, 4 shots, and the rest, of course, into the scarabs.
Yep.
And 5's to hit. Sweet. And toughness 7, so 5's to wound. That's 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound. Right, okay, on the flyer.
Because the way haywire works, next turn.
You'll get that back next turn. Yep.
Good. Alright, the rest of the bikes are into the scarabs. So we've got 5 bikes, 5d6 shots. Sweet. Oh, was looking good for a sec. We got 6, 12, 17 shots.
17 shots, brutal.
17 shots, needing 4s or more to hit now. That's including
Yeah, that's not bad.
-1.
Good roll.
So that was a 5. And I need 3s or more to wound. Whoop. Now,
Yeah, nice. Okay.
AP -1. So,
Okay, right.
7 saves.
-1 on scarabs, I think is...
Like a 6+.
Yeah, 6 up. Nope. So 2 bases dead. So take the back couple away first.
The back couple?
Yeah.
So it is.
Nice.
Alright, so we've shot. We'll start to try and thin some warriors. So the second transport's going to fire. It is just in range. Now, as explained to Simon, unfortunately, Harlequin vehicles, you still need to measure from the base, not the hull, unlike most hovering vehicles.
Yeah, true.
So
okay, wait for the FAQ.
it's awkward.
Yeah.
But again, just 6 shots at the warriors at -1. So 4s to hit and 3s to wound. Beautiful. So
nice.
1 at AP nothing, and these 2 6s are at AP -3.
Okay, so 2 5-up invul saves from the Chronometron. 1 save.
Loving it.
And a normal armor save. Okay, so 2 down.
But value from the Chronometron.
Yeah.
Already.
Getting it back.
And the
It is 15
Knight's-
points, so I've already saved, almost saved 15 points already.
So the Wraith Knight's
Not
going to
bad.
add his firing as well. So advanced, so 4s again.
Yep.
3, 1 wound. No
1
AP.
wound, no AP. That's 4 up.
Beautiful.
Nice. Okay. So 3 warriors down so far.
And as much as I hate to admit it, that's the end of the shooting phase.
Okay.
Going on.
All right. So 3 warriors and a wound on the Doom Scythe there, and 2 scarab bases down for now. Let's go into assaults. Clearly, there's only 1 assault that can happen here, and that's right there. What are you going to do?
I am going to... I'm going to declare a charge on the Scarabs and the Necron Warriors.
Yeah, roger.
Jet bikes.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll Overwatch off camera. So
Charge roll.
multiple assault,
Overwatch.
right? You're going to the scarab base and the warriors.
The Warriors, yep. And does the Cryptek have a gun?
He does, but you're not charging him.
Yeah.
So
I won't bother.
he's got
I don't
stuff
think-
of light. It's
I don't
yeah,
think
it's
I'll be able to get him into melee anyway.
probably not at this
Alrighty,
stage.
let's try and charge. 10.
10. That's plenty.
Sounds good.
Absolutely plenty. Just off camera, we rolled Overwatch. I did wound one of the bikes, but saved on a 3-up invul. So yeah, all good there.
Because Prismatic Blur has been activated.
Prismatic blur has been activated. Thank you for clarifying. Right, here we go. All in there.
Now with the Zephyr Glaives, so Frozen Stars, I charge, I get +1 attack. So the 2 bikes are going into the Scarab Swarm.
Yep.
Getting 8 attacks between them. 3 normally +1. Now these are Strength 4, AP -2, Damage 2.
Yep.
So 3s or more to hit.
Goodbye,
Sweet.
scarabs.
And Strength 4, so 3s or more to wound. So that one's not part. So 3, 4, 5 at damage 2.
See you later.
Well and truly.
Yeah, well and truly
First
gone.
Strike.
First strike.
achieved.
Yep.
Let's take that person out of there.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye bye. I'll take that one.
Little bugs. Alright. And the rest of the bikes are 4 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 12 attacks. No, 16.
16, yeah.
Yeah, 16 attacks. Very good.
Alrighty.
Go for it.
3s.
Wow. Excellent roll. Wow.
Fresh dice. Thanks, Simon.
Yeah, no, I brought him out just for you. Just so you could do that to me.
Beautiful. And 4s to wound, though. Oh,
Oh, okay, there's the whiff.
Alright,
Swings in
5
roundabouts,
wounds.
doesn't it? 5 wounds, neg.
Yep, -2.
Negative
So
2.
6 up saves
Sixes.
for the boys.
Sixes, boys. There we go. It's 4
of them.
down. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we're the Mefrit. No, not Mefrit.
Novok.
Novok. So they get to reroll hits in combat, hitting on 3s. You're not -1 to hit, are you?
No, not in melee.
Good. Okay, re-rolling. Nice. Toughness 4, right?
Yes.
So strength 4, toughness 4. Here we go. 1, 2.
5 saves.
Yep, 5 saves.
Alright, let's see if this invulnerable is just as good in melee. 3 plus.
3 up.
Likes it.
Hey.
So 1 is left on 1 wound.
Okay, 3 wounds each, so wounded 1 down to 1 wound.
So just one at the back.
Yep. Okay, so for morale, I guess there's nothing else happening this turn. No shenanigans. For morale, they are not fearless because they are not within the bubble.
Just, yes, they're piling out of it.
So, looking at D6 plus 5 plus
7 and 5 is 12. So
they would have lost 2. I'm going to re-roll that.
Really?
Use a stratagem point there.
Alright, warlord trait. I don't get a point back.
No, you do not get a point back. And that's 2, so we're safe. They're good. Okay. Okay, so Necron's turn 1 movement. I feel like I've got a good chance here to deal out a fair bit of damage on this this turn. Everything's fairly close to me, and I've got a bit of maneuverability with these units around here. So what I've done is I've moved this warrior squad and the crypt deck up. The wraiths have moved. They advanced 18 inches. They get that automatic 6 advance. Moving up there, so yeah, I mean, it's not much I can do with these units at this stage, but that's fine. Remember, characters are important, so we've got characters around here. Okay, over this side, I moved out of combat with the warrior squad. Cryptek wasn't in combat, but he's moved back anyway. The scarabs here have moved up along with the doomsday arcs, doomsides. Now, interesting with the FAQ, units can now move over flyer bases, right? They don't obstruct, but you can't end within an inch of them, right? Yep. Yeah. So I feel like I've got a good screen here from the Wraith Knight getting through to the units, and also screening here with the scarabs there. So that might help a little bit. But over here, Immortals, My Will Be Done was allocated to them by Mahim. And so they'll be hitting on +1. They've moved across here, and I think it's going to be a decent shooting phase. Yeah, it's not a lot I can do for these units up this end of the table. So at this stage, I've got to concentrate on the main group here. These bikes are obviously going to be a problem. I did get 3 of the warriors back from reanimation protocols, but there's still 4 dead there in that squad, and the flyer regained its wound that it lost in the last turn. So let's go on to shooting. Going to start off proceedings with the doomsides. So I'm going to do them one at a time, and there's a reason for that. There's a stratagem for 2 command points. If I wound a model or a unit, an unsaved wound, the rest of the Sortek units can reroll 1s against that model. So first, I keep going to call them Doomsday Arcs, Doomsides. God damn it. D3 shots from the...
Who are you firing at?
That's against the Wraith Knight. Yep. So it's only 1 shot, wounding on 3s. Sorry, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Wounds.
5 plus invulnerable.
5 up invul. Oof. Does not make it. D6 damage. Oof. 4 up. 4 damage.
So it's taken 4.
Yeah, 4 wounds on him. Right, so the next...
Down to 20.
Yeah, the next one. D3 shots. Another 1 shot. Hitting on 3s. Hits. Wounding on 3s. Wounds. 5 up invul.
No.
Nope. Another D6 damage. 6. Nice, that's 10 already off of him. D3 shots on the last... Oh, you know what? Before we go anywhere, yeah, I forgot to declare, all of the Tesla on all of these are going at the bikes.
And from that, I'm liking fast reactions.
Yeah. So there'll be no Tesla on them.
Warlord trait. It's worth 2 CP, so if I'm wrong, they are 2.
Oh, right, yeah, true, okay.
So
you would have got back.
It does work, but I'm down to 1 CP.
Yeah, okay, interesting. All right. So yeah, sorry, I have declared all the tests are against them. So we're doing it slightly out of turn, but this is the way it's happening.
Yeah,
the last Death Ray, another one shot. Rerolling ones, if I do manage to. No, hits. Wounds. 5 up invul. No!
Not today.
6 damage. 16 straight up.
Alright.
That's from one shot each.
So that's 16.
Boys and girls.
Off. Thank God I'm a Yanden, so it's still working at full. But
Yeah,
he's bleeding.
He's bleeding bad. Wraith, yeah, nice. Okay, that's brutal, and that's one shot each, so that's that's amazing. Really, really good. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fire the rest of the firing from these guys off camera because there's a lot of dice, and then I'll do also the other units that are firing at them. So over here, the Cryptek will fire at the bikes. All these models will fire at the bikes. See if we can get rid of a couple of them, maybe a few, hopefully. There's one already on 1 wound remaining as well, which is good. But that's good. That's a good opening salvo from the Doomsides, painted up yesterday for this game. So yeah, introduction, very good. So I'll finish off the rest of the shooting. Right, so you saw the damage up against the Wraith Knight here. So how long is that? 16 wounds against the Wraith Knight? Good, so what are you on, like 9?
8 remaining.
8 remaining, okay, fantastic.
Right. I am my Yanden, so it's still at top bracket.
Yep, so you double the wounds for your brackets. Okay, so yeah, shooting came through from the rest of the Tesla down there. I took 3 wounds off, which killed a bike and then wounded another one. And then I finished off another bike and that was it.
What a fuss. A lot of invulnerables.
There was a lot of invulnerables made by these bikes. They saved themselves a lot of cakes. So 2 bikes down, not as much as I thought we'd get through, but still better than nothing. Yeah, really hard to hit there. Neg 2 to hit, but luckily I've got the +1 on the Immortals there.
Now, you did roll, you said you'd use the stratagem on
yes,
that, so it was
correct.
2 CP.
2 CP.
So my Warlord trait.
Warlord trait, no, it does not.
Still nothing.
So his Warlord trait, for those who don't know, if he rolls the equivalent dice roll to the number of CP used in a stratagem, he can get them, both of those CP, back to his...
Cool. So it's still 1 in 6, but you can get more than 1 CP.
That's right, yeah. But he can only do that, obviously, once per battle round.
Successfully once per battle round?
Yeah, right. Successfully, yeah, that's right.
Well, that's still yet to see.
Yeah, hasn't worked yet. So I am still on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 CP left in my pool, and he's got 1 left. So advantage to Necrons, but we are going on to turn 2, which is where we start scoring. So that is now becoming a point to this this game. So a little bit of strategy yet to come. So going on to turn 2 for Harlequins. Let's see what they can do to our force. Do they need to test for
morale? They are leadership 8.
8, and they lost 2 models. So yeah.
So even on a 6, they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Okay. All right. Turn 2. Harlequins.
Beautiful.
Okay, so movement here for the Harlequins is complete. So what's happened over here, the jet bikes have moved across. He did advance, so that he's got neg 1 to hit. Well, we have neg 1 to hit against him, or neg 2 now.
3 up invulnerables activated.
Okay, right.
But I'll be neg 1 to hit when I shoot.
Neg 1 to hit, right. Yeah, cool. But they'll be able to charge anyway. Unfortunately, I was stupid enough to leave an open space there, direct to my Warlord there, so yeah, rip him. Okay, over here, the Death Jester hopped out here. He then activated Blitz and then ended up 17 inches up underneath the Wraiths, not the Wraiths, the Doomsides. And the Wraith Knights moved up forward as far as it can. And these 2 transports, still full of the contents they originally started with, have advanced up as well. Oh, not advanced, did they?
No, so they
should just move up. Yeah, roger that.
Open topped vehicles.
Yeah, okay. So Andrew did just mention, so FAQ, charges with flip belts have changed a little bit. So the Death Jester, not Death Jester, the Solitaire, if he decides to charge against the Immortals, say, he can go over the top of the Scarabs and straight in. So he can jump straight over the top, even during assault, which is pretty brutal. So much for a screen. He doesn't even need to worry about it. So, let's go on to shooting. Brother, what do you got?
Alright, may as well opening salvo. I'm going to try and drop that flyer.
Right, this one right here.
So, in that transport, there is 4 fusion pistols in the Harlequin unit.
Yep.
So, we need 3s to hit normally. So 4s. 1 hit.
Yep.
3s to wound.
It's a wound.
Beautiful. AP neg 4.
Neg 4, so...
Now I'm 6 inch range, so I'm in half range for fusion.
Okay, so yeah, roger.
So 2d6 with the highest. 6 damage.
6 damage straight up. Very nice.
The Warlord has his pistol. So that's... there's actually a grenade coming out of the last Harlequin with the Shuriken pistol.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's got d6 shots. 1 shot. Needs 4s to hit. Hits. 5s to wound.
That's no wound.
That's right.
Okay.
Main one's the Warlord's pistol now. So fusion pistol, same target.
Yep.
2s to hit normally, so 3s. Beautiful. 3s to wound. Ooh,
that's definitely a wound.
Was it?
Yeah, that was definitely a wound. That was a 6 straight up.
Sweet, so the 2 and 4. So 4 damage.
4 damage again, so 10.
10. How many wounds does it have?
It's got 2 left.
2 left.
2 left.
Oh, 2 left. Sweet. I will put the haywire shots into it.
Yeah, good.
So I'm at neg 2 to hit, but hopefully 2 wounds is doable. So 4d6 shots. 20 shots feels good.
Oh. See you later, alligator. It's only got 2 wounds left. Crash and burn would be a really bad thing to happen right now. Yeah.
Cool 5s. That's alright. I still want to kill it though. Let's be
yeah.
Come on, boys. Alright, so 5s to wound. Beautiful. So those 2 wounds are both D3 mortal wounds. So it's done plenty of
straight
wounds.
up dead. Yep.
It doesn't need normal saves. Does it explode?
Does it explode? Crash and burn. No, does not. Good.
Okay, cool.
Would have been a bad idea right here.
There's a path.
Yep, so you've just secured yourself an entry point.
Let's open up the second path. So the other unit, fusion. So they've got 4 fusion pistols as well.
Yep. What's this going at?
That's going to go at that
this second doom here. Okay.
Hitting.
6.
6. Sweet. So hitting 3. 3s to wound. Boys, 2 wounds. So first fusion, they are in half range.
Yep.
Gets 6, and second fusion gets 3.
Okay, 9 wounds straight up. 3.
So it's got 2 remaining.
3.
3 remaining.
12 total. Yep.
Okay, 12. Okay, so barrages. Let's go. The Wraith Knight will start by. So it's got 3 wounds left.
Yep.
Let's start. Yeah, why not? Pistols. I've got to finish the grenade actually from the guy.
Okay.
So that's the last bit. 2 shots.
2 hits.
So 2 shots.
2 shots.
1 hit.
Yep.
No wound.
Right.
Just in case I can chip it away. Okay, let's go for shooting at the Immortals. The first transport, 6 shots. Hitting 5. Wounding on 3s. Your toughness for you?
Yep.
Sweet. So 2 at neg 3 and 2 normal.
Okay. Is that the Mortals?
Yep, at the Immortals.
Okay.
Are they... Cryptek is 3 inch range for Screen Necron. So you are in range.
Excellent. So 5 up save for these 2. Hey! And 3... neg nothing for the other 2, right? 3 up. So 1 down. 1 down.
The next unit to shoot will be the Wraith Knight. Why not? Same again. It's got shuriken cannons in advance.
Yep, into the Immortals, right?
3s at the Immortals, yeah. 3 hits. And 1, 2 wounds. One invulnerable, 1 normal.
Okay, invulnerable, 5 up. Nope. Normal, 3 up. Nope. 2 more.
Crunching them.
Yeah, snapping them up.
Next transport, same again. Mortals. What do we need? 3, 6. Sweet. And 3 normal saves.
Yep.
3 pluses.
Nice.
One
more down. Gee,
the last
cutting them
transport.
down.
Now these are of course well within 24 inches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hitting 4. And wounding 3. No special needs. So
and another one down. Wow, cutting them to bits. 5 down, half squad.
Trying to. So, the Death Jesters will add the Death Jesters, so sweet. First Death Jester will fire at them.
Okay, Immortals?
Immortals, yeah,
Yep.
why not? Using the Shuriken profile of a Shrieker, so hits 3.
Yep.
Speed is 2+. 3 is to wound. 1 wound, nothing special.
1 wound, 3 up save. Nope.
And the second one's going to do the same. Hits
Okay,
twice.
another Death Jester.
Wounds twice.
Ooh, it's
1
5 up.
invulnerable, 1.
5 up, invul. Nope. And normal save. Yep.
So it's
Another one down. Okay, right. So, wow. Okay, only 3 Immortals left. Good shooting.
That's going to be all the shooting.
Yeah.
Sweetness.
Okay. All right.
Charges.
Yep. What are you going to do?
Okay, so I am going to start by charging my bikes into the grouping here.
The whole squad there? And the
all of it.
Yep.
May as well.
Right, so multi.
Yep.
Okay. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Immortals into the squad. 6s are good, none.
Cool. And so they are all truly in. Beautiful. So the big secondary charge will be the Solitaire will charge the Scarabs and that grouping there. This is the roll he needs. And at 11,
That's plenty.
he's loving it.
Yep.
Beautiful. So that makes way for the Wraith Knight to charge. So it's going to try and charge the Scarabs.
Yep.
7, loving it.
7, you're in like Flynn.
Coming through.
Yep. Plenty of room.
Now,
Okay.
the secondary part of the charges. I'm going to charge the transport into the flight.
Okay, interesting. All right, so
Now, one thing to note, Harlequin transports actually hit on 3s in
Yeah,
combat.
I
and
saw
a
that.
Strength 5.
yeah, Roger.
So when it's on 3 wounds remaining, I might actually be able to kill it.
Yeah, true.
Now, shooting effects that happen in the shooting phase has been FAQ'd so that my -1 for the Mirage launchers does apply in Overwatch, which means he can't proc Tesla.
Yeah. Does not explode. So here's the Tesla cannons going now.
So 1
1, 6.
3,
We know 3. No.
And more importantly,
D3 from the
Destruction.
Doom cannon, of course. Yep. 6s are good. There's 1
2's to
and
wound.
2 to wound. Yep. Straight up.
Invulnerables. Loves it.
Oh, invulnerable.
Invulnerable
Yeah.
is fine.
Nice. Good.
So charging makes it.
Yep. Very good.
Cool. So the Death Jester one will attempt to as well. Makes 9. So beautiful.
Yep.
And the Troop Master one will attempt to as well.
Okay. Yeah.
So that
Should be able to fit in there. Yeah.
Well, it's only the base that matters.
Yeah. Roger.
6 and 2.
Plenty of room.
Bippity bop pow.
Bippity pappity poo.
Finally there. Let's
Excellent.
see if the little guys on top actually do
Hey,
something.
there's 3 wounds left. You should be able to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Frozen Stars using the +1 attack transport vehicles. Feels good, boys.
True.
Alrighty.
Okay. Right. What are you going to do?
Combat, Solitaire is going to show you why Character Rose hopefully is quite good.
Okay.
So when a Solitaire blitzes, his attacks profile becomes 10. So he's got 10 attacks base. 9, 10.
Where are they going? All into the warlord?
He then has the Frozen Star, so he's got 11 attacks.
Nice.
Yep, they're all going to go straight into that big old Necron warlord.
Yep, so Solitaire here.
Yep.
Face off.
So weapon skill 2+.
Yep.
So he needs 2s to hit. Ooh.
Nice.
4 1s.
Yep, that's
Pretty
how it's
good.
done.
7 hits. Needs 5s to wound because I'm strength 4.
Yeah, of course.
I am rerolls to wound with Key Rex rolls.
Yeah, very good. Needing 5s.
So 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. AP neg 1. So what's your save?
Needing 1 3-up save, so 4-up save.
Yep.
It's 4-up involve anyway. So 1 wound,
now
1
they
go through.
are 3 damage each.
Whee!
So
Very nice. Okay.
should hurt him. Pretty
3
good.
wounds on the Lord. Very
Now,
good.
What that does mean
Mhm.
is it's the option. Do you really want to interrupt with anyone?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
That was,
What's the invol?
4 1s.
What's the invol for Solitaire?
3 up.
3-up invol.
Yep.
Yes, I will interrupt. So 2 command points. I'm going to interrupt.
Oh, give me command points back. Yes!
Oh, what?
Boys.
Where?
It's just behind that.
2. Oh, he
2.
got it. Okay, yeah,
We're
there
back.
you go. He's
2
got
CP on the board, fellas.
right. So he just gained himself 2 CP from me using 2 CP. I'm going to use the Overlord there to attack the Solitaire. See if I can take off a couple of wounds there. So I'm not neg 1 to hit you, am I?
Nope.
Nope. So 2s to hit.
Rerolls though. Which dynasty are you? You are Novok.
Certainly am.
So you reroll
Thank
to
God
hit
for
the
that.
first round.
Wow. Okay, that's better.
Wish I had some good.
Okay, wounding on what's your toughness?
Toughness 3.
3, so wounding on 2s because I'm strength 7. Very good. There's 1 there. I feel like I need to re-roll this one. It's worth it. Another stratagem here. Oh, it's a 1. You're kidding me. Oh, hurts, boys. Hurts.
Now, threat and mobile saves.
Yep, 3-up involves. What do you got?
Loves it.
Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, Harlequins, man. I tell you, I don't like them.
So, Immortals. So I'm actually going to use my Wraith Knight to dance first on the Scarabs.
Yeah, go for the
So
dance.
he's got 4 attacks still. Now he is of course on 8 wounds, so he counts as 16. So it's his profile. I'll use his Stomp profile.
Yep, it's 3 per attack, isn't it?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12 attacks. Needs 3s to hit. All good.
Yep.
And strength 8, so needs 2s to wound. So AP -2 and D3 damage.
That's to see you later.
So D3 each.
D3.
Oh, they are multi-wound models, so I technically have to do 1 at a time, but 3.
Doesn't really matter. I'll just add it all up.
1, 3, 1.
And that's enough.
Whatever
Yep,
that
that's
is.
it.
Yep, 3, 3,
Yep.
6. Hey.
So that's that unit
Stop
destroyed.
stop. Cool.
Cleaning up this round.
So he will pile in.
Mm-hmm.
The bikes will attack the Immortals, actually. So
Yep.
pile into the Immortals. 3s or more to hit. Beautiful.
Yep, 3s to hit.
And 4s or more to wound.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Did I only get 12 attacks? I did. Because that's 8 and I've removed 4.
Mm-hmm.
So,
4 more.
Yep.
Yep.
So it was a small handful. And 4s or more to wound. Come on, boys.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
good.
these are at AP -2.
Yeah, it's good. These are 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the Immortals gone. Very well done. Yeah.
Okay, let's try and kill this flyer, I guess. So first
Yep.
transport, 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
3's to hit. And 5's to wound. Nothing.
Nothing.
Second transport. Sweet.
Nice. All hit. 5s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
8s.
3 up.
Wee,
It's 1 down.
Is it 3 up or 4 up?
3 up on these. Yep.
Wee, nice.
So what's that? 4. So it's getting there.
last but not least.
Okay, one more.
One more, eh?
I only took one wound then, so you got 2 more wounds. But one more transport
One
to
transport.
fight. Yep.
Fight of Destiny, 2 hits.
Mm.
One wound. It's
not
gonna be
quite.
enough.
And a 3-up save there.
Oh.
No. So he's on 1 wound. Deary me.
It was a very heroic charge, but he does get to attack back with his 1 flying that degrading profile.
I don't really even feel like doing it, but why not?
Well,
hey, it does hit.
All my attacks
So
are done anyway.
it does hit. Wounding on,
Why not go for the Warlord? Screw him in particular.
I guess,
No,
probably not a
it's all
wound.
good. Strength 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The reason we skipped that is I'm out of units to attack with.
Yep. Roger that. Okay. All right. So that is the turn 2 for Harlequins. Oh my god. So recap. That is 1 Doom Scythe down, a squad of Scarabs down. Yeah, another one almost down. 1 wound left. It'll skip up to 2 wounds coming turn. And the Immortals were destroyed as well. My Warlord is down to 2 wounds remaining. I think, yes. So, there's so many dangerous units right here. I really need to pull off some really wicked stuff. With a wounded Doom Scythe and one of them gone, it's going to be hard.
He's almost dead though.
It is, but I've got to shoot well, and that may not happen with wounded Doom Scythe.
God, there's no other Doom Scythe, so you can't explode in the middle of this.
Yeah. So, we'll go on to Necron's turn 2. We do have a fair number of models, I guess. But again, there's still got all these characters and troops in the transports there. The transports are unhurt at this stage. There are 4 bikes left. And of course the solitaire in the middle there as well. So, we'll go on to turn 2 for Necrons. Right, movement for Necron turn 2. Oh god. The sweat is beginning to build on my brow. Right, so I've got I don't know what to do. I've sort of gone on the offensive here, simply because I've got to kill some units this turn, otherwise I'm just going to get, as soon as these things unload and jump out and start to assault, things are going to go very poorly. So I need to get rid of these bikes, maybe the Death Jester or the Solitaire, maybe the Wraith Knight. I'm just not entirely sure right now. So what I did, I moved up here. First of all, Veil of Darkness on the Warlord. That was his relic. He's jumped out of combat and into this unit here. Nice, and protected. He's regained 1 wound. The Doom Scythe here regained 1 wound. I reanimated 3 of the 4 warriors here and moved them aside just to open up their targets there as well. A few rapid fire range here, about half the squad there.
The Warlord buffed them before he moved.
Indeed, yes. My will be done on these guys, so +1 to hit for them. Yeah, so these are currently not engaged, so I'll be able to shoot at everything this turn. Obviously, not engaged there anymore, had to move with these. And the Wraiths moved up to finish off what may be left after the shooting is done. So we're going to shooting now. Now what we'll do, first of all, Doom Scythe here will be minus...
It'll be lowest bracket.
Lowest possible
so
bracket.
5 plus.
Yeah, must be 5 plus to hit. So we'll do him first. He'll go at the Wraith Knight. Tesla will go into maybe this transport here.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Not going to lightning fast.
So Death Ray into the Wraith Knight. 1 shot again. Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Here we go again.
5s to hit.
5s to hit. It's a hit.
3s to wound.
3s to wound. It's a wound.
Oh, boy.
5 up, invul. No, it's a 4. Okay.
No.
D6 damage. Oh, that was almost a 6, people.
So
Almost
I take
6.
a 19.
19
So I'm
wounds.
still on 5. I'm not. I am bracketed.
Yep.
Finally.
Okay, so we'll do the 8 shots from the Tesla at this transport here.
So -1 to hit.
-1 to hit. So 6s only.
Yeah, but
There it is, no Tesla anyway. And that's a wound.
Sweet. 3 or 4 plus invulnerable. Loves
Yep,
it.
safe. Okay, all good. Okay, this one here will be +1 to hit, shooting at the Wraith Knight here because this one left a wound on it, at least one.
So use the stratagem or...
Oh yeah, it's a stratagem, isn't it? It's not a basic.
You may as well shoot it normally. You've got what, 4 CP?
Yeah, you know what? I will use it because, right, so I'll use the stratagem again to give these guys, well, this one here, +1 to hit. At the Wraith Knight, I'll use all the weapons on it at the Wraith Knight. So here we go, Death Ray.
2 shots.
2 shots. These are 2s to hit. Very nice. Didn't matter in the end. And wounding on 3s. Very nice.
Invulnerables.
2 invulnerables,
shield.
sir. Nothing. 2d6 damage.
7.
Okay, 7. That's destroyed. Very good. So Tesla gone out the window. Don't need it.
But if I cast an invulnerable, like what's this game?
Yeah, yeah. It could have been just 2 damage.
Does it explode?
That's right.
Hell no.
Hell no, it does not explode. Good.
I don't want it to explode.
Wraith Knight gone.
That's alright, I guess.
It's okay. It's an expensive model.
Expensive bit of bait.
Pretty model. Very
And
pretty.
it's my first
Very
unit
pretty
you've killed.
Oh really?
Yep.
That's pretty bad. Oh, it is turn 2 though, right?
Yep.
That's not bad. It is it's super heavy, so yeah. Props to me. Props to me.
I need to kill characters, man.
Okay, I'll do the rest of the shooting off camera. Basically, these units will be shooting into somewhere here. I'll work it out as I go along. So yeah, both those doom sides, sort of it's just these 2 units left to shoot with, and I'll do that off camera. Okay, shooting done for Necrons. Right, so not too good. The -2 to hit on these. He used these last 2 stratagems.
Yep. Cheers for those, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
No, my pleasure. Just trying to keep you in the game here, Andrew. So you can see there's only 1 bite gone. Another one's on 2 remaining wounds. So 2 wounds came off from this squad shooting there. So -2 to hit, and keep in mind also 3 up invul to get through. So hitting pretty poorly, and also wounding on 4s isn't really a great amount of 3 ups for him to try and save. So he only missed 2 there, and then there was 2 more that got through there.
Yep.
So that's 1 bike and 1 wound on a bike as well. So yeah, that's not too bad. You saw the Wraith Knight get shot at there by the doom sides. That was done well. We're going to go into assaults now, and yeah, so obviously the Wraiths are going to go into the bikes there, and they might multi-charge if they can. I'll go in with this entire squad and the Cryptek, if you can get in, into the bikes also. You got no CP to take back.
To attack before you? No.
Yeah. So no tricks.
I'm going to Overwatch.
You are going to Overwatch, of course. Yeah, very good. So we'll go into charges. We'll do this off camera again, and we'll see the results afterwards. Okay, so before I give a summary of what's going on, I have to. I have made a huge blunder. I cannot state to you how big a blunder this is. Due to the keyword, dynasty keyword, for all of the abilities for the Cryptek, for instance, the Lord, my will be done, all those sorts of things. This Cryptek here is in a different dynasty to the Warriors and everyone else, because he headed up the dynasty for the fast attack Outrider detachment that had the swarms and the wraiths in it. So his abilities do not, I repeat, do not work on the Warriors or anyone else apart from the wraiths and the swarms. That is a massive blunder, because he is literally just a model now.
With an intel point.
With an intel point, yeah. But he
luckily,
cannot grant them +1 to their reanimation protocols, and he cannot grant them a 5-up invul save against shooting. Absolutely terrible. My heart sank when Andrew reminded me of this dynasty keyword. I won't say what I think of those.
Well, it came about because someone managed to hit and wound fantastically with his mace.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll go on to what we did in assaults, and it's pretty bad. Okay. So yeah, wraiths got in, and warriors got in here, and the cryptek as well. So I had 2 of the wraiths. They were backing up behind the solitaire there, and they were setting out to hit with 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s, I rolled 5 2s to hit. And then we were talking about, but aren't they part of the dynasty that gets to reroll hits? And I said, no, they're not. They're part of a different dynasty. And this leads to this leads to that. So I got 1 hit on the solitaire and then rolled a 1 to wound. So feels so bad. Feels so bad. And then this guy did nothing as well. He failed to wound. No, actually, I hit twice and wounded twice with this final wraith here. There is 1 dead for a reason, you'll see. He saved his 3-up saves. The warriors, however, actually did more damage than the wraiths and ended up taking out an entire bike on their own. The cryptek got attacked back by the bikes and lost a couple of wounds there.
The solitaire killed 1 wraith.
The solitaire killed a wraith, yes. Surprise. It was already wounded, so he took another 2 off it. So solitaire didn't do as well as I thought, but still a brutal unit, still scary, and this is a problem. Very, very big problem over here. Anyway, so that's assaults, and that's the end of the Necron turn 2. We'll go on to turn 3 now for Harlequins. And it doesn't look like there's a lot on the table right now. What you see in frame is everything on the table. But there's still 2 troop squads in there. There's still
characters.
Yes, there's
I
still
have an army, dude.
You still have an entire army, basically. And those bikes are they're staying there. They're just not dying.
Oh, I am out of CP though.
You're out of CP, yeah.
No more shenanigans.
You may capture some more. We'll see. I've still got 4 left. 2 left actually. I used a stratagem, so 2 left for me. We'll go on to turn 3 for the Harlequins. Okay, so Harlequins turn 3 movement done. The 2 troops, they are called troops, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Sure, but like
literally what they are. So troop. Okay, so both troop.
Yeah, it's good to say troops.
It's hard to figure out how to say it. Jumped out of the transports and moved up here, disengaging with out of combat there. They did advance. I assume. No one advanced.
Can't advance out of combat. I don't need to advance.
Of course you can.
Have no CP to activate my invulnerable.
Yeah, fantastic. Troop Master has also done the same. He's disembarked and jumped up there. Now where did there he is, the solitaire.
No, he of course
down here, yeah.
Retreat and charge.
Yeah.
Harlequins like to ignore the rulebook.
Yes, yeah. What rulebook?
Writing.
I'm making my own rules here too, so you know.
It's all good.
It's, you know, what rulebook? And over here, one of the transports after being emptied jumped over here, and the other 2 are over here now. The Death Jesters are still inside.
Yep, they're
still correct.
Inside. They're just to remind which transport.
Roger that. Cool. Okay. So that's it for movement there. What's your plan now, Stud?
Alright, so shooting phase. The reason we're all out of combat, the bikes are a haywire against this 2 wound flyer, so hopefully they can take that down.
What's the range of the haywire?
24 inches.
Nice.
So all the shuriken plan is to reduce this unit to hopefully get a charge from the solitaire in. And the fusion's all out trying to
get rid of those bad boys.
The wraiths.
Yep.
The grenades will go into the warriors just to reduce their numbers.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, and hopefully that opens stuff up for really nice assaults.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. We'll roll all this off camera, but yeah, a bit of an explanation what he's planning on doing, and I'll give a summary at the end. Okay, so shooting is complete. Really, really good. turn here for
the champ.
the Necrons. He killed a lonely couple of warriors there. So a lot of shuriken cannons coming into this squad here. Only a couple died from the squad. I think the Death Jesters also shot through to them.
Went into them.
Yep, pretty much. Fusions from these into them.
Past all
invols.
That's
I
what
think
it
it's
feels
like
like.
5 or 6 of them. Yep, how you going? Doing pretty good there. What did these shoot into? They shot into the doom size. So they did take the final 2 wounds.
Shots and beautifully shot out.
Yeah, so there's only 2 wounds left on that doom scythe that was there. So that's gone. Did not crash and burn. So we'll go into assaults. What do you plan here for the assaults? Looks like a little bit of a complicated one.
The transport vehicles are going to cop Overwatch into each of the combats.
Here, and here. Yep.
Now, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but that wound counter happens to be over a nice 25 mil base hole for a solitaire to charge at the Overlord.
He's right.
To be fair, from shooting, there's also another hole at the back opened up. So hopefully the solitaire can get a charge.
No, that's he can. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
So
wow.
He's got a target.
All the cheese. Spotting every hole he can to put something in.
I'm not trying,
unbelievable.
I'll charge my way through those warriors if you want.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure
here,
you will.
Hopefully, the transports will cop Overwatch.
Yep.
But we've got the troops going to there.
Yep.
Likely that the bikes and troops will go into the wraiths.
The wraiths, finish them off.
Troop master will hopefully drop to
Take the cryptic.
Now, he does have 2 CP for an interrupt.
I do.
So,
indeed. So what are you going to do first?
Nasty.
Yeah. All right. Actually, we'll go ahead and we'll do this off camera. There's quite a lot to do. We'll show you what happens at the end. Maybe we'll do some rolls on camera if they're important or not. So right at the end of the assault phase, Necrons wiped out almost entirely down to 1 model on this side. So all of the warriors were destroyed. Most of them actually came from this squad of 3 troop there. I did interrupt play after the solitaire attacked and killed Mahim, the warlord. I took over using my last 2 command points and took out a couple of these troop with my warriors and another bike with the warriors. They attacked back and wiped out all but 3 of the Necron warriors, and the rest melted away to morale, losing too many this turn. So otherwise, untouched. I think there's 1 wound on that bike. 2 remaining, or 2 total?
Remaining.
Yeah, 2 remaining on that bike. Okay, so over here, the wraiths were attacked. 1 of them killed, but there's still 1 on full wounds there. But surrounded at least. And over here I did attack back at the solitaire with all the warriors, but he saved every single one of his 3 up invols, and there was 5 or 6, I think it was 6 of them, yeah. And I took off a wound.
The middle boys.
That's right. I took off a wound from the transport with the remaining warriors. So that is turn 3. So in this coming turn, okay, so here's how it's going to play out. Warriors still in combat will either have to continue combat, which may or may not go well. Over here, the Wraith can jump out of combat and disappear into the wilderness if he chooses, and the Doom scythe over here can continue shooting at things. However, at this stage of the battle, were I to continue playing, hint hint, I don't think there's anything that I can do to stop this madness
The impending
over here.
doom.
It is absolutely, yeah, it's insane. There are few models here left, even for the Harlequins, but there's just too much for these guys to deal with for another turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, whatever it is. There's nothing I can do. This will not be able to take out enough.
Unfortunately, its gun's twin linked. So if you'd retreated that and it could fire at both the troops.
Yeah, it can only shoot at one because it's one profile, a single profile. Yep, that's right. So I'm calling it. Thank you, Andrew.
Well played, Simon.
Well played, mate. Well played.
I still had 3 intel points, and he had.
That's right.
Has 1 remaining. So
I've only got 1 intel point. So yeah, when it comes to points, yeah, obviously no one needed to be down here, but he's already got Slay the Warlord. He's got obviously Line Breaker, and he's got First Strike as well. So he's already up. There's no way I could get through and win this battle in any way, shape or form, let alone survive, which yeah, is a bit sad.
So Harlequins are fast.
Yeah, they're crazy. Holy shit. Just madness. But like, I knew they hit hard, right? But not that hard. They absolutely packed a silly amount of wounds, and heaps of mortal wounds as well from that haywire. It's just devastating. And
25 mil bases.
Yeah, that's right. The tiny little bases can just fit in anywhere, any little gap. Look at that. Any little gap, you can just jump in. Oh, hello. There you go. Stab, stab, stab.
Backflip build. But as soon as he attacked them, they friggin' dropped.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, Warriors...
You still killed a Wraith Knight in most of the like units. So it's about 600 points worth of dead army. That's a third of my army's been killed.
But if you can imagine, like, 500 or whatever the Wraith Knight's worth, what, 400 and something points. If you even put that many points of bikes into the army, oh my god. Absolute challenge. So I think we're going to have to see this army again come in and fight us. Now that we've fought them once, we know what they're capable of, and we can deal with them appropriately, maybe. But thank you very much for watching. That is the end of this battle report. I hope you enjoyed seeing the new size on the table. I enjoyed painting them this week. You'll see them again soon, hopefully. A lot of fun playing against Andrew. Thank you very much for coming down, dude.
No problem, man.
We've been talking about having a battle for a very long time, but it's finally happened and it's paid off for him. So 1 to him. No, 1-1 at the moment.
1-1.
So my Necrons versed him playing with my Orcs about a year ago, and I busted his ass at that moment. So it's 1 for 1 right now, mate. Okay. 1 for 1, we'll remember that, and we'll keep a tally.
Paint up some new stuff.
Yeah, paint up some new stuff and fill out that army. Get up to
command points.
You had plenty. No thanks to me. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.